like to give you some of my top tips for the 8100 BlackBerry Pearl. One of the biggest tips I can mention is to go to the Setup Wizard. The Setup Wizard is going to offer a lot of training and a lot of built-in tips. So I could tell you a lot of the different tips, but the biggest one is to go to the tip container inside the phone itself, especially if you're new to BlackBerry. The BlackBerry has its own very distinct operating system and how you navigate through it. And like any new piece of hardware and software combined, you're going to want to make sure to use it proficiently, otherwise your enjoyment of it is going to drop dramatically. Now, if you've gotten this device because it was a good sale or somebody talked you into it, it's very important to use it. Your life will be easier depending on, well, it'd be easier if you know how to use it to its fullest. Smartphones have an amazing amount of capabilities, including taking photos, emailing them, text messaging them. Also have the ability to go on to the mobile accounts using the web browser to check your email, also to check your account in your bank, to change things over, to make purchases. It can really streamline. And if you're into the social networking groove, my goodness, this is the mobile social networking platform. Sending tweets and Twitters, updating Facebooks and MySpaces, and that's really the thing. A lot of these social networkings are going to real-time now type of things. What am I doing this second to let your social networking clan know exactly to keep up with what you're doing? Here's a picture of what I'm doing this moment, which is a lot more cumbersome if you're using a desktop computer, because then you find yourself just going, hey, I'm sitting at the desktop computer, and I'm doing something on my desktop computer, or I'm at work at my desktop computer and I'm thinking about this, as opposed to, hey, I just went to Disney and take a look at me, or hey, I just went to this new movie, take a look at me, or any of those other things. So that's some tips for using it, is to use it and become as familiar with the features as you can. The best way to charge it, one of my tips is to get a desktop charging cradle. It makes it a lot easier. You don't have to plug it in, stand alone, throw it by the bedside, and let it go there. Another tip is to protect your investment and to protect your phone. Make sure you get a case or some kind of belt-mounted carrying thing. I like the ones that clip on and can swivel around. Also to protect the fascia from scratching. The new BlackBerry Pearl is very shiny. You may want to get one of those clear Invisi-Shields. So a few tips for you new BlackBerry users. Hope it's helpful.